Can I show you?
This is behind the scenes.
Look at me.
I'm trusting her with my public image.
Whoa. Do I have spinach in my teeth?
No, do I have blue teeth?
No, blueberries. So exciting, it's week 13. We are so excited.
Indeed.
It's super fun. Got a whole bunch of things we want to chat to you about from this week, what we've been up to, what's been happening. First and foremost, this is really important, and this is about limiting your exposure to Wi-Fi. Really important, not only whilst you're pregnant all the time, but in particular whilst you're building a human. So I want to tell you about two products I've got. This is called a belly band. It's like a little boob tube, and you just slip it on, and I wear that whenever I'm working at my computer. Even though we don't have Wi-Fi on in our house, there is still, I'd be getting it from the people next door or, you know, underneath us or whatever. So it's really important that you either turn your Wi-Fi off or grab one of these. This is called Belly Arm, from a brand called Belly Armor. So we'll link to that below.
But as well, even we're talking about Wi-Fi, but your computer emits radiation too. And it's right.
And your phone.
It's usually, and your phone, but your computer's usually like right there.
Do not put your laptop on your lap.
Ever.
Ever.
Oh, I've got another great thing which I forgot to tell you about.
Yeah?
When you're working on your laptop, unplug it.
Yeah, you should never have it plugged in.
Ah, why did I forget to tell you this? Can you unplug, please?
Yes.
All right, she's going to unplug.
I knew that. I can't remember what podcast guest told me about it.
But you haven't been doing it.
No, I haven't been doing it.
But she will do it as of today.
I'm going to do it. So unplug your computer. Do you want to tell why?
I think, well, I actually don't know the specifics, but I just read about it yesterday as well. But when it's plugged in, I think it's getting like a gazillion times more radiation coming out of it. Because you're actually plugged into the electricity, which becomes an overflow of dirty electricity and all that sort of stuff. So
unplug your computer whilst you work on it, turn off your Wi-Fi and plug into the wall via Ethernet, and look into getting a belly band. This is from a brand called Belly Armor. I've also got a belly blanket. So this is just a cute little blanket. Again, this is great if you have to fly. So I'll wear my belly band, and I'll also wear the belly blanket over me, but I'm not flying during my whole pregnancy, which I would not suggest anyone do. Try and avoid flying due to COVID at the moment. Probably a lot of you aren't flying anyway, which is great. So yeah, check out Belly Armor.
if you do need to fly at night.
Yeah.
Much less radiation in the evenings.
Yeah, and turn off your Wi-Fi, guys. The next thing I wanted to tell you guys about was an app that I've been using, Pregnancy Down Dog app. So I used to use the Down Dog app, and then Nick told me, I think it was you that told me, that they have a pregnancy one. So I downloaded the pregnancy one, and it's amazing. So you could do trimester 1, 2, and 3. Now that I'm in trimester 2, I have just gone to click trimester 2, and it's amazing. It's such a great app. So I've been doing just 15 minutes of that every morning. Not every morning, just when I feel to. I honestly thought I would be the person who got pregnant and would exercise as much as I did before I was pregnant. I have not at all. I can count on one hand how much. No, I actually haven't worked out really at all. I've just done walking and yoga.
You did in the I think it was like week 4 or 5. I saw you downstairs in the man cave doing a workout. I was like, what are you doing?
But I didn't feel nauseous or anything.
I put a stop to that.
He did. But I think it's really important you listen to your body always and forever, amen. But especially whilst you're pregnant. So for me, that first trimester, I didn't feel really to exercise much. I just really wanted to go in and move slower. So I did some walks, and I just do 15 minutes of yoga in the morning when I feel. So Down Dog app, the pregnancy one.
This one is something which came up for us this week because we found ourselves in a couple of situations which weren't pleasant, a little bit stressful, and it was to do with other people actually, and totally I was a co-creator in the situation, but nevertheless, it was kind of yucky vibes, and we don't want yucky vibes around bubba, little baby, right?
No, you don't, because your baby feels everything that you feel. So whilst you're pregnant, and everything I'm saying is not just for whilst you're pregnant, it applies to all the times in your life. However, in particular, we're talking about during pregnancy.
Yeah.
You want to remove yourself from toxic or stressful situations, environments, or people. Limit your exposure to those as much as you possibly can. Like if you know that a family situation is going to be high stress and overwhelming, just politely say, I won't be able to come. Thank you for the invite. It's so important because especially stress and cortisol, that is going straight into your baby. So just be really mindful of that. Be really conscious of removing yourself from those toxic environments or stressful environments. Lots of people, things like that. And another thing that can really help with that is meditation. So making sure that you're meditating daily. You can meditate as much as you want when you're pregnant, as much as you want. You can do guided meditations, relaxation meditations, hypnosis meditations, do whatever you want. And honestly, meditate as much as you want. It is one of the best things for your baby.
It is. And I was just going to add to that. One thing Melissa's been doing a lot of is just resting. And I think we spoke about it last time, but it sort of tunes into the whole meditation thing. And that is that don't feel bad about chilling out. You know, if you really feel like you need to nap or take time out, it's like, I keep saying to Melissa, you're growing a human being. It is so crazy. Like I wake up every morning and I say to her, like, what does it feel like to have a human inside you? Like that is a miracle, right?
It's amazing.
And obviously that's going to take some energy, so.
Well, it's the equivalent of running a marathon every day.
Yeah. The additional energy.
The additional energy it takes to create a human is like running a marathon every day.
Wow.
So if I'm laying down, I've just run a marathon. So just be really mindful of not overcommitting. I've gone through my calendar and literally done the biggest cull ever. I've literally just been like, delete, move that, cancel that, reschedule that, move it, just gone through and really got very intentional with my time and my energy. It's so important. So anything that you don't need to do, just get rid of it. Things like, ordering your organic box to be delivered to your house. If that's going to take off some stress for you, then do that. There's so many things that you can do. Online orders, are amazing. I needed some new organic underwear and I was like, I could go to the shop, and I was like, I'll just do it online. So much easier. So just anything that can really help support you during this time to create lots and lots of white space so that you can just rest. I have been getting back into bed with my book and having a sleep in the middle of the day, or just laying on the couch and falling asleep, or even falling asleep down at the beach. So just wherever you can. And if your body wants to sleep, let it sleep. I think that's really important. Let your body sleep as much as it wants. I've been still going to bed really early, sometimes 7:30, 8, around that time, depends. And sleeping till 4:35.
Yeah, I think if you want to be really on top of your sleep, check out the episode where we spoke about the Oura ring, which you can find just here. And this has been really helpful for us because sometimes we feel like we're getting good sleep and we look at it, we're like, oh, okay, maybe not. And when you're having naps, it can disrupt your circadian rhythm. So for Melissa, it's really good to see the impact of a nap and what it does to her REM sleep or her deep sleep, that sort of stuff. So that wraps up week 13. It's another great week because we are progressing along beautifully and we're super excited to meet little Bubba.
So excited!
And it's great to be in the second trimester.
Yes, best.
If you are pregnant watching this, sending you love. If you're not,
also sending you love. We'll see you next week, guys. Bye-bye.
Wow.